Today on Hollywood Insiders, we're putting the spotlight on Thug R&B himself, Jaheim. Known for his valet voice reminiscence of Teddy Pendergrams and Luther Vandross, Jaheim dominates the early 2000s with hits like Putting That Woman First, Just in Case. In this episode, we dive into his recent live performance at the Mother's Day Jam at Viral Star Amphitheater in Stockbridge, Georgia, May 9, 2026. We also address all the controversies that have shown his talent, including his recent legal challenges and his journey back to the stage after years away from the industry spotlight. So let's go ahead and get into this video. May 10th, and afterwards I will come back and give you my commentary and spotlight on
a history of animal cruelty allegation in both New Jersey and Georgia. Despite these active legal concerns, he was notably scheduled to perform at the Mother's Day Jam in Stockbridge, Georgia on May the 9th, 2026. Active Georgia Case 2025-2026. The allegations, the authorities discovered 6 dogs in a pit bull terrier in a French and a hound mix, living in an RV with no air conditioning and temperatures reaching 92 Fahrenheit. The dogs was reportedly kept in a candle cake with urine in current legal status. After several delays, a bench warrant for his arrest was reportedly issued in September 2025 after he failed to appear for a hearing. Recent court records as of May 26 indicate an open felony case and a trial date potentially set for May the 14th, 2026. Past New Jersey Case 2021, these current charges echoes a previous major legal battle in Harrisburg, New Jersey. The 2021 arrest in September 2021, Jaheim was charged with third-degree animal cruelty after 15 dogs was found in deplorable condition at his home. Outcome: 1 dog was found unresponsive in a water-filled crate that had to be euthanized. The surviving animals were rescued and put up for adoption. And while he faces multiple charges at that time, I have pointed to the plea deals as he failed to prevent the sequence 2025 incident. Early legal history, his career has seen intermittent pushes with the law that often coincide with use from the music industry. 2004, he served 90-day sentence for his charge and resisting arrest, though his conviction reportedly later overturned. 2010, arrest for speeding in a substance-related issue, leading to a significant period out of the public eye. Given the recent activities around his 2026 Mother's Day Jam performance and his historic significance in R&B, focusing on his music legacy provides the strongest narrative for a Hollywood Insiders Spotlight. And again, I am your host, John Chaff. Spotlight topics: the soul of the street, Jaheim legacy. He was hailed as the thug of R&B, the man who bridged the gap between the raw grids of the streets and the valid soul of Teddy pentagrams. But after dominating the 2000s with multiple platinum hits, Jaheim became a roller coaster of the industry shifts and public headlines. Today, we are looking at his legacy holds up in 2026. The Blueprint, his high debut, Ghetto Love, 2001, follow up, Still Ghetto, 2002. We define the soul hustle archetype. The sound, the baritone voice was often compared to that of Luther Vandross, making him a favorite of both grown and sexy crowd in the hip-hop generation. The industry shift analysis of how R&B moves towards pop focus, youth-driven marketing in the late 2000s. Youth-driven marketing in the late 2010 contributed to his transition from mainstream charts to the more niche dedicated followings, modern resurgence. His May 9th, 2026 performance at the Mother's Day Jam in Stockbridge, Georgia, alongside R&B heavyweight 112 and Blackstreet, proving his great staying power as a live performance. The decision for 1112 and Blackstreet to continue performing with Jaheim at events like the Mother's Day Jam on May 9th, 2026 appear to be primarily driven by events promoter and Live Nation, rather than a public statement to support from the following artists. While there has been significant public backlash and calls for accountability, several factors contribute to his continued inclusion in these lineups. Contractual and promoter decisions. Live Nation promotion. The Mother's Day Jam was a major Live Nation promoted event at the Valstar Amphitheater. Promoter often prioritized the original advertised lineup to avoid match refund requests, which has occurred previously when Jaheim was pulled from the show. Artist autonomy and large festival-style tours. Individual groups like 112 and Backstreet typically do not have the power to remove another heading act from the bill. No decision will rest with the venue and the promoters, the core fan base and industry's response, resilience of legacy. Despite his legal issue, Jaheim maintains a core fan base that remains loyal to his early 2000 R&B catalog. Promoters leverage this nostalgia to sell tickets from the 90s and 2000 R&B showcase hits or showcase events. Silence from peers. To date, neither 112 nor Backstreet has released an official statement addressing Jaheim's legal situations. This silence is common in the industry to avoid friendly fire or legal confrontation between touring partners. Public backlash. Advocate groups, tests, or local organizations like Rescue Me ATL publicly questioned Live Nation in the city of Stockbridge for allowing Jaheim to headline while facing 6 counts of animal cruelty. Social media commentary. Fans has been deeply divided, while many condemn his action as disgusting. Other notes he had paid his bond and was legally permitted to work while awaiting his trial date currently set for May 14, 2026. And so there you have it. That's going to do it for this edition of Hollywood Insiders and the spotlight on the Thug. I hate to call them that, but that's what they call them. Thug R&B Grammy Award winner, Jaheim. And the young brother is, I think he's about 47 or 48 years old now, and his work is comparable. It's liking them to the days of Teddy Pendergrass and Luther Vandross. So I can't say anything bad or contrary to the brother's work, even though he does have some legal challenges, and those legal challenges due to the lifestyle that he currently lives himself. He is what you call a vegan, and he believes in all natural foods, and he also feeds his dog the same thing. But you can be a vegan and try to put that diet on animals and think for them to want to stay healthy and well. Jaheim maintains a core fan base that remains loyal to his early 2000 R&B catalog. Promoters leverage this knowledge and stature to sell tickets from the 90s and 2000 R&B showcase hits or showcase events. Silence from peers. To date, neither 112 nor Backstreet has released an official statement addressing Jaheim's legal situations. This silence is common in the industry to avoid friendly fire or legal confrontation between touring partners. Public backlash. Advocate groups, tests, or local organizations like Rescue Me ATL publicly questioned Live Nation in the city of Stockbridge for allowing Jaheim to headline while facing 6 counts of animal cruelty. Social media commentary. Fans has been deeply divided, while many condemn his action as disgusting. Other notes he had paid his bond and was legally permitted to work while awaiting his trial date, currently set for May the 14th, 2026. And so there you have it. That's going to do it for this edition of Hollywood Insiders and the spotlight on the Thug. I hate to call them that, but that's what they call them. Thug R&B Grammy Award winner, Jaheim. And the young brother is, I think he's about 47 or 48 years old now, and his work is comparable. It's liking them to the days of Teddy Pendergrass and Luther Vandross. So I can't say anything bad or contrary to the brother's work, even though he does have some legal challenges, and those legal challenges due to the lifestyle that he currently lives himself. He is what you call a vegan, and he believes in all natural foods, and he also feeds his dog the same thing. But you can't be a vegan and try to put that diet on animals and think for them to want to stay healthy and well. And so he has some legal challenges that he has to go to get over concerning these dogs. And since his music career has took a dive, he has lost a lot of personal things. I think he lost his home. And so now he spent his time traveling around the country, from where I hear the grapevine, in a RV. But hopefully the brother will get back on his feet and get his life back together. And if you ask me, I think he needs to do away with these animals. I'm not a fan of having 50 more dogs on my property. Matter of fact, I don't even own one dog. The responsibility of taking care of an animal, man, is almost equal to the responsibility of taking care of a small child. I don't think when it's a dog or a puppy, they don't grow up. They like 2 years old forever. So if you want to have that responsibility on you, then have at it. But me, myself, I don't have that time to have a 4-legged friend with a tail and a snout following me around constantly, and I have to take care of it. But more power to you guys to do that. But that's going to do it for this spotlight on Jaheim. Again, this is Hollywood Insiders I'm your host, John Chaff. And if you notice, I'm just babying, getting over a cold. So even though I'm getting over a cold, we're in the midst of coming up on the end of spring and the beginning of summer. And so that's why you see me popping off with all this sweat. But again, we thank you for tuning in to each and every episode. And we ask if you would to support the channel. Something about liking, sharing, and subscribing. Feel free to leave a comment below. Please follow the YouTube policies guidelines when leaving a comment. Once again, that's going to do it. And we'll see you in the next episode.